I think the simplest way to say why did I choose real estate was Will Rogers. Will Rogers said, "Buy land; they ain't making any more of that stuff," and I do believe that. I think, especially in Southern California, real estate. More people have become wealthy through real estate than any other means. So I also like it. I like finding properties. I did some flips back in the day. I have rental properties. Obviously now I am a realtor, associate broker, whatever, and I help other people buy homes. But I also like to keep my finger in there a little bit here and there. So I believe in it. I believe that it's the best. I believe owning your own home is the best investment you can make for your future, period. Absolutely, positively. And then I believe in, when you, here in Southern California, we have great appreciation. So in much of the country, we don't realize this, but they don't really have appreciation. You can buy a property and 10 years later it'll be just about worth what you paid for it. And so appreciation is something we might take for granted. But you have the equity, obviously, when you buy down or pay down your mortgage every month, but you also have appreciation here. So it's a great way to make money. Always in demand. Your rental properties are always rented. I mean, if you're reasonable with the condition and the price, you're going to keep it rented 100% of the time. We keep ours rented. Our enemy is turnover. We don't like turnover. But I just, I learned my great-grandfather. So this is a great story, actually. So my great-grandfather did fairly well back in the day in Texas. And I was fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with him up until I was 17 when he passed. And I learned a lot about farming and ranching and land and money. And so he had a fair share of money, and he had one daughter who had two daughters, and one of those daughters had two children, myself and my sister. And he thought that he had enough cash to kind of take care of all of us because he felt like it was his responsibility. But the funny thing was the cash didn't do that because time value of money, inflation, things like that, cash is not a good hedge against inflation. In fact, it's the opposite. But what he did have that he handed down to us was land, oil leases, and gas leases. And so those were the real value. Those, no matter what happened with inflation, those went with it. So that was an early lesson I learned about the value of land and the importance of being, not just saving money, but creating wealth through an investment like that. So I like doing the work on the houses. I like finding deals. I like helping people find great homes that they're going to be happy in. I just closed 2 this week, and it was like these people are really excited about where they're going to live now, and they've dreamed about owning a home. So it's a really great place to be. It's a little stressful for people because it's kind of a big deal, but I really love being a part of it.